The Middle Fork of the Salmon in Idaho is one of the most beautiful, secluded rivers in the United States, not just the lower 48. I've ran it over 100 times. I was a river guide for 2 seasons. I love it. Today I'm showing you how to run Dagger Falls, which can be accessed by putting in at the meadow by Marsh Creek or by setting up your rafts just above the rapid about a half mile to a quarter mile. Now you can scout the falls at a viewpoint from the campsite, and many people have made the mistake of saying that would be so easy to run, including myself. If you've ran Velvet Falls on the Middle Fork, Dagger is about 4 to 5 times the distance as that at a gradient. Now, you know Dagger Falls is coming because of the pack bridge, and on it it says warning or danger falls ahead. Those of us who've ran it, we ignored that. It's a good picture spot. But if you don't have the skills to do so, do not run it. It's a class 5. Now, when I'm setting up for Dagger, I stay on the left-hand side of the river. There's 3 eddies. There's one on the left, immediately below the bridge, and then there's 2 more below a rock outcrop. There is a rock wall on the right that pushes the water to the left, which is great because it allows for you to set up to Dagger fairly easy and avoid a lot of mistakes and problems that would take place. Now, what I do is I point my boat at an angle towards the shore. This allows me to stand up on the boat, look downstream, and get a look if there's any obstructions or anything. And then right as I drop into the falls, I put in my right oar and I make the turn and drop into Dagger. Now, the spot to hit is about 12 to 15 feet off the left bank. If you've seen Dagger in lower water, you know that there's a lot of rocks in there. You can see the horizon line. My buddy's gonna drop into it right now, just perfect. He has his boat about 3 to 5 feet off the left, and it's gonna push him out to that 12 to 15 mark, and he drops in. Dagger Falls is a class 5 because of the consequences. However, it does do a lot of the work for you. If you set up right, you're set going down it, just as long as you keep the boat straight and you don't make any mistakes. Now here I go. I have my boat pointed, and I'm gonna dig in my right oar, and I'm gonna turn my boat just a little bit so I can run through and have it push me right through the drop. And it is quick, it's fun, it's adrenaline rush, and it's amazing. I mean, the Middle Fork is amazing in and of itself. Now, one thing a lot of people forget is there is a huge class 4 right below Dagger Falls. And there's 2 rocks on both sides of the river that are boat flippers, and they will flip you end over end in a blink of an eye. Once you've ran Dagger, you can pull out at Boundary Creek in high water. Be careful. I haven't been able to pull off the river until the Flying J Ranch in high water. After 8 hours of river rafting, we went 60 miles. It is very difficult to do in May and early June at times. Keep that in mind. If you're meeting the rest of your party at Boundary, have a blast. Leave me some comments if you run it. I want to hear your stories, and subscribe to my channel. I'm kind of new at this, but I do have a lot of river rafting expertise. I'm just sharing my experience. Please take into consideration the river levels, and don't run it when it's low, and don't run it on the right. Huge hole. Anyway, have fun, good luck, and take care.